Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lies official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Shawn has become an alcoholic off-screen, according to Dayo's teasers. Also, a potential blackmailer. He's plainly on the verge of collapsing, and may remain there unless someone intervenes. Who will be Shawn's savior? Days spoilers discussion. We asked Days of Our Lives viewers earlier this week to predict who would be able to reach Shawn, Brandon Beamer, and help him get his life back on track. This is the person you projected would make all the difference. Belle, Martha Madison, is making an effort, 10% point out, and you genuinely want her to succeed. Before, Belle was always there for Shawn. She ought to be there for him right now, and he should allow her to. Shawn might not be willing to pull himself together for his wife, but 15% of you said he would for his daughter. Given Claire's personal mental health concerns, Shawn must serve as a positive role model for trauma recovery. He can't let her see him crumble. Spoiler alert. Alcoholic in Town Maggie, Suzanne Rogers, is Brady's, Eric Marstolf's sponsor, and she can do the same for Shawn, as predicted by 20% of the audience. Sure, she's preoccupied with Victor's, John Aniston's business, but she's doing a terrible job. Chad, Billy Flynn, is about to join the squad to assist her. She should clear her schedule for something she genuinely excels at. Spoilers for Dayaways. Mum's the word. Hope, Christian Alfonso, is the only one who can persuade her son that he is not to blame for Beau's, Peter Reckel, shooting. She was present. She witnessed what occurred. She's also a cop. She knows exactly what to say. She is also Shawn's mother. And that's more crucial now, according to 26% of respondents. Shawn resorted to Marlena, Deidre Hall, who correctly predicted 29% of the time. That's a nice thing. She is an expert. She can guide him through all 12 phases and be there for him every step of the way. She is also his mother-in-law. Thus, she has a strong interest in the outcome. She has the ability to reconcile him with Hope, Belle, and Claire, and also with himself. Let's hope it works. Days of Our Lives airs on Peacock Plus in the United States and the W Network or Global TV app in Canada on weekdays. Check out all of the newest Days spoilers for more information on what's coming up in Salem, and click here for an in-depth look at the show's history. Our Facebook groups are the best place to be for real soap aficionados. Have you signed up yet? Check them out if you enjoy soap spoilers, gossip, and dedicated fans like yourself. Days of Our Lives spoilers for July 1 show Lani's abrupt departure has put everyone on high alert. Make sure to watch so you don't miss a single moment of the drama. Abies, James Reynolds, loved ones assemble to bid him farewell when it is revealed that his daughter has gone missing. Lani, Sal Stowers, fails to check in to return to prison, causing great fear. This affluent member of society would never just up and leave, right? Obviously not. Rafe, Gallengering, and Paulina, Jackie Harry, are both terrified. This is simply not Lani. She has only a few months before she is completely free. They simply cannot see her putting all on the line. Something isn't right here. That is entirely incorrect. Steve, Stephen Nichols, and John, Drake Hogestyn, break into Jerry's, Terrell Ransom Jr., flat at the same moment. The young man had best hope he covered his traces because one stray clue could spell his doom. Readtas. Discover what happened on Days of Our Lives today. This is going to be a very thorough search. John and Steve will leave no stone untouched, sofa, TV, or drawer. They're positive Abe is still alive, and they're certain Jerry knows what's going on. They are correct. They only need to demonstrate it. When it comes to missing persons, Belle, Martha Madison, and Jada, Elia Cantu, discuss a specific child. They have an in-depth conversation about Rachel, Finley Rose Slater, and what is truly going on with the young girl. It's a frustrating case that has both of them on edge. Mornings on Soap Hub are reserved for discussion or wild speculation about Days of Our Lives' current stories, where they're heading, how they're doing, and sometimes just what we're expecting to see in Salem in the near future. We especially like this one, so please click here to read it. Days of Our Lives airs on Peacock Plus in the United States and the W Network or Global TV app in Canada on weekdays. Check out all the latest days spoilers, and for an in-depth look at the show's history, about what's happening on your favorite soaps, join the conversation on our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, or look for an update on our Instagram stories. I'll see you over there. Furthermore, Whitley, Kim Coles, metaphorically throws Jerry, Terrell Ransom Jr., under the bus, and Brady, Eric Martsolf, rips up his peace offering to Kristen, Stacey Haiduk. Let's delve a little more into what transpired. Despite his better judgment, Jerry let Lani, Solstowers, into his home, which resulted in her noticing his bags. Is he on his way somewhere? Yes, I'm returning to California to give acting another shot. To be honest, Jerry might want to think about pursuing another career. Jerry dropped all pretense and yelled that his entire tale had been a lie as soon as Lani began giving him the hard sell about why it's so vital to her to get to the bottom of her father's death. Find out what's going to happen next on Days of Our Lives. Lani was perplexed when he said his entire narrative was a lie. Jerry then proceeded to puke the truth on Lani. He might have been at the docks on that particular day, but Abe, James Reynolds, was not. And while Abe's blood and the scene were discovered, along with his hospital ID bracelet, Jerry planted them. Lani had a gut feeling that Abe had died at Jerry's hands, but Jerry admitted that it was all Nurse Whitley King's fault. He was nothing more than a pawn. I apologize profusely. A sedated Abe, on the other hand, found himself staring at a version of himself inside the body and soul realm. Like Abe, Henry Marshall, the world's most powerful ice cream magnate, was out of sorts and had recently been released from the hospital. Henry Marshall, like Abe, was being groomed to run for mayor of the town. Henry Marshall, like Abe, found Sandra Clarkington, Jackie Harry, a little too familiar. The real world began to infiltrate the real world at an alarming rate. Abe/Henry was struck by a sense of déjà vu. And then the pounding sounds from someplace in TV land manifested themselves in Lani barging through Whitley's front door and colliding with Abe. Whitley informed a puzzled Stephen Nichols, at University Hospital that she was definitely leaving for greener pastures. So, Old Pastures, Scottsdale, Arizona, to be precise, is her hometown. Steve believed it would be wonderful for her, especially with so many family members nearby, such as her 4 brothers. But hold on, Steve, how did you find out about her family? Of course, it's from the FBI's background check. Whitley finally admitted that it wasn't her, but Jerry, who was the last person to see Abe on the day he went missing from the hospital, after more prodding from Steve, or, at the very least, most likely. After all, Jerry was in Abe's room, and she noticed him. With that new information in hand, Steve obtained Jerry's address and proceeded to the location, obstructing the young man's attempted escape. Meanwhile, Whitley lingered at the nurse's station, muttering to herself about the importance of her acts. Brady and Belle, Martha Madison, caught up elsewhere, on a single bench in Horton Town Square. He told her about his notion that Kristen had kidnapped Rachel, Finley Rose Slater, and she told him about Shawn's Brandon Beamer, suspension and struggle with the demon drink. Kristen hinted to Marlena, Deidre Hall, at the Dimura estate that if Brady revisited Rachel's custody agreement, the small girl would be miraculously returned to him. Marlena delivered the word to Brady and pushed for Rachel and what was best for her, rather than Kristen. Belle drew out a new agreement in no time and gave it to Brady, who printed it off. He was soon in front of Kristen, handing her the award. Brady tore the document to tears and flung the fragments over the room as Kristen happily appended her Jane Hancock to it and handed it back over. Days of Our Lives airs on Peacock Plus in the United States and the W Network or Global TV app in Canada on weekdays. Check out all of the newest days spoilers for more information on what's coming up in Salem, and click here for an in-depth look at the show's history. Join the conversation on our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, or watch for an update on our Instagram stories to learn more about what's going on with your favorite soaps. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.